So it's quite mentally tiring. So after a certain amount of time, it's too exhausting. So you can only do little bits often, I think. Don't exhaust them and do like a whole half hour on it or something like this, because they'll just be exhausted and maybe frustrated. So little wins often.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Sometimes I get my students to pretend that they are like part of the royal family.
Yeah.
So we all sit there with like a cup of tea, right? And kind of go, I love fish and chips.
Downton Abbey, that's something I used before. Downton Abbey,
Yeah, I think it's a really nice idea to get people to pretend to be famous people or like people that they really admire. If you're teaching young learners and there are people from their own country who speak English in interviews, to show those people speaking English can be really, really powerful as well.
Last week, we suggest, show students, this is the mouth is here. There is 10, it's the 10, and then he shows how the 10 moves and touches the soft palate, hard palate.
Yeah, so kind of like that, right? And then
yeah,
you can be very kind of visual with it.
Yeah, so how can I make it to one-to-one lesson?
With this case, you probably need to do a little bit of adaptation, I think. If it were me, I might kind of look at the roles and kind of adapt them. So maybe you're like some boss, or you're kind of you take on the role as a CEO.
Thank you all so much. It's really nice to see you. Have a good week, and I will see you soon.